Hi everyone, Mckaiser Dragon here, and today we're in Pal World, but we're gonna do a little bit of a talk about gaming. More specifically, like what's going on with me. So I started to realize that like my gaming habits have been changing. And I said in my last video like I don't know what games to play. And I think I kind of figured that out. And yeah, it's just I want to be in the grind, but I also don't want to be like hyper focused on the game anymore. I want like a chill grind, and I want to grind that makes me feel like I want to keep pushing forward. And I also want to grind that has like a lot of other things I can do other than the grind, which is kind of hard. I know games like Elden Ring, you can grind that game, but I want to feel strong and overpowered at times. Not all the time, but at times. And then I want, when I'm strong, I want to be challenged in interesting ways. And for me, unfortunately, I've been playing games for a long time. Probably like 30 years now. So I've kind of lived through most of these experiences. I won't say most, but a lot. And yeah, just certain games just don't hit like they used to. Like Pal World is amazing. And that's the other thing is if I do a grind and it's like just really annoying to do, I don't want to do it again. The grind can't be annoying to do, and if it is, I only want to do it once, maybe twice. After that, I feel like I figured it out and I don't want to do it again. I learned this when I was playing Factoria. I spent what 300 hours on that save, and then the new update came out, and I was like, yeah, I'll just start a new file, and then add of redo everything, and like certain things I just don't want to deal with at all. Like oil's one of them. Managing iron, steel plates, and like all this other stuff. Like I had everything in blueprints. I knew what blueprints I wanted. I kind of forgot, but back to Pal World. It's great, but as you hear, I have to play music in the background. Pal World is like I really love in-game music, and Pal World doesn't really give you that. Yeah, I don't like being quiet. So, what other games are there? There are let's see, Satisfactory is another one. I feel like I could do the grind again, but I still just don't want to. There's way too many headaches in Satisfactory, and that's why like even though I'm not done with Satisfactory, I just don't want to be in it. Like it takes up way too much of my brain power. Yeah, trying to like deal with what was it, nuclear power, because the nuclear stuff is radioactive. Then I can't be near it for too long, and then I gotta have the gas mask and all this other stuff, with radiation suits. And I'm just like, I just want to play the game. I just want to enjoy my time playing the game and stressing about numbers, making sure that like there's a point in Satisfactory where everything just works, and then after a while, everything doesn't work because you need to be constantly using the resources you're making, and you need to be efficiently. Yeah, you just need to constantly be making them. All your overflow needs to be trashed or used. You can't just, you know, stack up and save resources. You kind of can, but like you have to send it somewhere so the building itself can keep producing. What other games? There's Path of Exile. I'm getting Path of Exile is like, it's a great grind, but then like I feel like I can't. There's this wall I keep hitting where my character just keeps dying, or I'm not doing enough damage to even kill like rare or unique monsters, and yeah, I just can't get over that. So Path of Exile is super great, but I should say Path of Exile 1. Path of Exile 2 is way too stressful for my brain and way too taxing. Like, I don't know anything. And of course, is PoE 100% PoE 1 like the same? I mean, yes, but I have 10 years of experience with PoE 1. And I've quite honestly, ever since, what was that league? I forgot the league name. But ever since then, I've been able to, you know, actually make currency in the game. So that grind is fun, making currency. But how long will it be fun for when I have to keep redoing it? I don't know. But yeah, those are just some examples. Now, what has like gotten me to realize this, and that's kind of the past, which is the past was very, very different than what it is now. Of course, I don't know how to explain this in a good way, but basically my past was I couldn't have everything. So the things I did have was extremely important to me. And so like I could have video games, but I couldn't have like, you know, a camera. And like this is a weird thing because like, you know, our phones have cameras, they can record, they can take pictures, they can do video or audio recording or even both. Right now people don't even separate the two, but back then all of that stuff was completely separate. If you wanted audio recording, you needed like a audio cassette recorder or something. If you want to take a video, you need a camera. If you want to take pictures, you need a camera. There's a video recorder, and then there's a camera. Yeah, and then yeah, so I had to value everything that I had, which is I had video games, and then I had movies, and then after that, well, to me, everything in a video game I could save, right? And I can always go back and look at the memories, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that in the past, so it was great. But now I can basically have any game I want. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I couldn't have any game I want. I had what? All the way back to Super Nintendo, I had 11 Super Nintendo games for the longest time. And then we would, you know, occasionally rent a new video game. Because we would rent movies way more. And then PlayStation, same thing. I didn't have a lot of PlayStation games, but the ones I did have were actually phenomenal. Thanks to Final Fantasy VII, that really changed. Oh yeah, the Disgaea series, Final Fantasy, Disgaea, Kingdom Hearts. These were great, great time wasting games. And now, well, Final Fantasy to me kind of fell off. Disgaea series kind of fell off, but at the same time, the Disgaea grind to me is like, I guess that's another thing. I didn't have a lot of friends. I had like 1 or 2 friends, and I would move like every 3 to 4 years. So I couldn't really keep any of those friends. And so being alone a lot and not really having a lot of friends, I would, you know, the game characters were my friends. And I don't feel that way as much anymore. Which is, to me, kind of sad. Because I wish I did. I wish I did still feel that way. I'm shocked my gun couldn't even kill him. But yeah, now I'm more focused on gameplay, and I'm not really like, story to me can be interesting, but if it's not interesting enough, then I'm not interested. So it really comes down to gameplay. And I'll tell you what, these days the story is not that great. It's not that interesting, and I'm also not that interested in the story right now. It has to be a really good story for me to get interested in it. But then the gameplay, like, I am crazy. What the heck? I'm crazy about the story or gameplay. That's all I truly care about. Yeah, those are kind of the reasons. I wish I could explain this better. Like, in my mind, I can explain this way better, but when I try to talk it out, it's just trash. Man. But yeah, basically everything about my mindset has kind of changed. Like I said, I can have any game I want. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions. Yeah, and one more game that's like I used to love to play, but now I'm just like, it's like Vampire Survivors. It's an amazing game, but like I just know what to do, and I can make the game way too easy for me. And then the struggle, I just don't want to go through the struggle of like seeing if I can survive. Like I feel like I'm just wasting time. I'm just sitting there waiting. And I don't want to feel like I'm waiting in the game no more. I just want to be in the action. And yeah, MMOs to me just feels like you're waiting to get to the good parts all the time, and I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel like when I play a game I'm waiting to get to the good parts. PoE also feels like that to me too. PoE 1 and 2. It feels like you gotta grind through being super weak and super lame. And I don't want to grind when I'm super weak. I just want to be strong. Yeah, so that's also why you haven't really seen a lot of YouTube videos. It's just all the games. All the games they just don't I don't know. I feel like there's something missing in each game I play now. One more thing, like the forms of entertainment. Like I said back then, I only had I had like 2 to 3, which is movies, video games, and cable. And I would only have like 1 TV. Now I have 3 monitors, 2 PCs, and I can like split what I want. And then like YouTube video entertainment is like, that wasn't a thing. All the social media, which I don't really use as much. Yeah, everyone's split on what they want to do. And that's another thing. I feel like a lot of people, they're not trying to play a game. They're trying to, I won't say everyone, but you know, people trying to make YouTube videos or stream. They want to be left alone. And they're not really, they're playing the game on their own terms. And then the game like kind of becomes a job. And I'm trying to play games to have fun. But my vision of fun is much different from other people's. So things just don't add up. Where is it? There we go. Well, also my vision of fun has changed too, unfortunately. I don't know what to do anymore. My focus is split between YouTube videos, Asmongold streams and trying to play a game. I don't know. I just don't feel as enticed to play games like 24/7. The entertainment has shifted. These stupid shorts and other, YouTube or streaming taking over for me. And the games aren't good enough to the standard that I want. But other than that, this has been way too long for this video. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check out the other YouTube videos. See you guys next time. Dragon the Bisque gone.
どう考えても父の死は不思議なことだらけ。私は必ずその真相を突き止めなければならない。